Hare Krishna, Krishna Desa, Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Prabhu.
Waiting for somebody to log in from the temple.
Yeah.
So we can actually, yeah, I
You
can just
spoke,
give the mic to them.
sure, you spoke to anyone, Prabhu? There?
Swayam Prakash Prabhu, I sent a message last night.
Okay. Okay. So Maharaj not joined there, no? 1 second.
I think so, or they are still trying to set up the camera.
Okay. Let me call somebody there.
Hare Krishna devotees, you are able to see the screen that I shared? Krishna Katamrita and
Yes.
Maharaj's photo. Okay, okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Simply
Yes,
there,
yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu.
They are connecting now, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna devotees, just bear with us for a few minutes. So they are connecting now. Sorry for the delay.
श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी महामहोत्सव all Krishnas, all Krishnas, all Krishnas, all glorious, all Krishnas, all glorious. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnanandjana Salakaya Sudhamiritam Jnana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mano Vishtam Sthapatam Jnana Vandeham Shri Guru Shirita Padakama Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Sadhaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Jalita Sri Naratamam Deving Saraswating Vyasang Tato Jaya Mudiraye Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Nastiki Hare Krishna. So within a few days, how many days? 5 days, we are going to celebrate Janmashtami Mahamahotsav. So next 5 days we'll try to establish Janmashtami consciousness so that we can receive Krishna the way Vasudev received Krishna in his heart. That will be the real success of our Janmashtami celebration. So today we'll be speaking from two verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. These two verses were heard by Sukadev Goswami while he was in the forest by the disciple of Vyasudev. All of you know Sukadev Goswami was in the womb of his mother for only 16 years. And he was not willing to come out. What was the reason? Because Sukadev Goswami was thinking that if I come out, I may be influenced by Maya. When Lord appeared and told him that please come out, I am giving you guarantee that you will not be affected by Maya. What a glorious position Sukadev Goswami had. And Sukadev Goswami came out as instructed by the Lord. And as soon as he came out, he started moving towards the forest. Immediately afterward, sannyas. And Vyasudev thought that at least he came out, but after coming out, he is going away from home. And Vyasudev was running behind him. But Sukadev Goswami did not come back. So Vyasudev compiled Srimad Bhagavatam, and he thought that as a teacher, as a father, he should teach Srimad Bhagavatam to who? To Sukadev Goswami. That was his idea. But that idea did not materialize because Sukadev Goswami left home. Then Vyasadeva thought, let me try. So he sent one of his disciples, and this disciple recited these two verses. One verse talks about the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and another verse talks about the beauty of Krishna. One, mercy of Krishna, and the second one, beauty of Krishna. Actually, both are beauty. Mercy is the internal beauty, and the beauty is the bodily beauty, which is external by nature. So Krishna is beautiful both internally and externally. So first we talk about internal beauty because that is the real beauty. External beauty also is available in this world, but internal beauty is very, very rare. So that beauty manifests when the mercy, compassion is manifested in our heart. And Krishna manifests his mercy to an unlimited degree. And this verse is the proof of that mercy. And Sukadeva Goswami got attracted by these two verses, although he was liberated, but he became attracted to Krishna. So Krishna is all attractive. So he could attract everyone and also attracted the liberated person, Sukadeva Goswami. That is the meaning of all attractive. And these two verses should be memorized by all of us before Janmashtami. If you already memorized, very good, then revise it. If you don't, if you have not memorized it, then try to memorize it in 5 days. Okay? Some homework. So first verse is from Canto 3, Chapter 2, text number 23. The chapter is entitled Remembrance of Lord Krishna. Aho bokiyang stanakalakutam jigangsaya apayad opi asadve lebhe goting dhatri uchitang tata anyang pangba dayalum saranang brajema aho bokiyang stanakalakutam jigangsaya apayad opi asadve lebhe goting dhatri uchitang tata anyam pangba dayalam saranang brajema aho bakiyang stanakalakutam jigangsaya apayad opi asadve lebhe goting dhatri uchitang tata anyang pangba dayalung saranang brajema. Vaishnavis. Okay. Aho, alas, Bhakti, the sea demon Putana, Yam, whom, Stana, of her breast, Kala, deadly, Putam, poison, Jigangshaya, out of envy, Apayat, nourished, Api, although, Asabdi, unfaithful, Leve, achieved, Gating, destination, Dhatri Uchitam, just suitable for the nurse, Tataha, beyond whom, Anyam, other, Kam, who else, Ba, certainly, Dayalum, merciful, Sharanam, shelter, Brajema, shall I take. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swamy Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Alas, how shall I take shelter of one more merciful than He, who granted the position of mother to a she-demon, Putana, although she was unfaithful, and she prepared deadly poison to be sucked from her breast. Purport. Here is an example of the extreme mercy of the Lord, even to his enemy. It is said that a nobleman accepts the good qualities of a person of doubtful character, just as one accepts nectar from a stalk of poison. In his babyhood, he was administered deadly poison by Putana, a sea demon, who tried to kill the wonderful baby. And because she was a demon, it was impossible for her to know that the Supreme Lord, even though playing the part of a baby, was no one less than the same Supreme Personality of Godhead. His value as the Supreme Lord did not diminish upon his becoming a baby to please his devotee Yasoda. The Lord may assume the form of a baby or a shape other than that of a human being, but it does not make the slightest difference. He is always the same Supreme. A living creature, however powerful he may become by dint of severe penance, can never become equal to the Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna accepted the motherhood of Putana because she pretended to be an affectionate mother, allowing Krishna to suck her breast. The Lord accepts the least qualification of the living entity and awards him the highest reward. This is the standard of his character. Therefore, who but the Lord can be the ultimate shelter? Mukam karati vachalam pangulanghayate giring jatkripatamaham vande Sri Gurung Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isharam. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for the morning Bhagavatam class. So we have chosen the verse suitable to celebrate Krishna, especially in Vrindavan. Because Janmashtami means Krishna in Vrindavan generally, but Krishna also in Mathura. So that we'll discuss on Janmashtami day, the mystery of Krishna's appearance. But today onwards, till Janmashtami day, we'll be discussing different aspects. And it will be culminated in the form of discussing Krishna's appearance in this material world. So this verse is very, very special because Vyasadeva chose these two verses to attract Sukadeva Goswami. Very, very interesting verse. Generally, after hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, we become renounced and leave home, right? But here, Sukadev Goswami left home just after his appearance, but came back home to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the power of Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is beyond the liberation or beyond the renunciation of this material world. This is pure, completely pure, transcendental to any material conception of life. Because Sukadev Goswami was already liberated, but he became attracted to Krishna. So attraction is the feature of Krishna. That's why Krishna is known as all attractive, supremely attractive. But due to our conditioning, we are not attracted to Krishna. Sukadev Goswami immediately became attracted because he was pure. So pure situation is very, very important. The purity of the heart is very, very important to be attracted by Krishna. And when heart is not pure, we will be attracted by the three modes of material nature. According to our guna, we will be attracted. If we are in tamaguna, we will be attracted by tamaguna aspect. If we are in rajoguna, we will be attracted by rajoguna aspect. And if we are in sattva-guna, we will be attracted by sattva-guna aspect. But when heart is completely pure, beyond goodness also, pure goodness, then we will be attracted by Krishna. And that is the perfection of our life. And that is the perfection of attraction. So here, Krishna is exhibiting the quality of compassion, exhibiting the quality of mercy. That is very, very important. But in this world, we have passion in our heart. Generally, I give this analysis: passion to compassion. So passion leads to envy, right? And when passion becomes less, compassion, then what happens? When passion reduces, compassion manifests. So this world is the world of envy. One is envious of others. Prabhupada was very, very bold in one of his lectures. So this world is the world of envy. I am envious of you, you are envious of me. That is a symptom of material world. And he was declaring very boldly, our Krishna consciousness movement is meant for those persons who are free from envy. Perfect person. How we can become perfect? When we become free from envy. Krishna is completely free from envy. That's why his heart is filled with compassion. In the same way, a living entity, when it becomes completely pure, also shows that kind of quality, the quality of compassion. But this verse is the climax of all compassion. If somebody does something good, you can give some reward. That is normal. But here, Putana, she came to kill Krishna. Prabhupada also explains in one of his purports A Vaishnava is not against anyone, even someone wants to kill him. A pure devotee does not have any revenge tendency. Even if someone wants to kill a Vaishnava, Vaishnava is not going to retaliate. There are so many examples in Shastra. There are so many examples in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is a symptom of a Vaishnava, because that comes from the Lord. So Putana came to kill Krishna. And she was very, very expert. She was a PhD. What is the subject matter? How to kill the newly born babies. Nice subject. And she killed so many babies. 1 year, 1 day old, 2 days old, 3 days old. All newly born babies of Braj were killed by Putana. And how she used to kill? She used to feed her breast milk along with the poison. That was the technique of killing the baby. And with that purpose, Putana came into the house of Nanda Maharaj. And she was so beautiful because of her mystic power. Although originally she is not beautiful, she is a demon, sea demon. Prabhupada writes it in the translation, but she came in a beautiful form, like the upshur of the heaven. And all the ladies of Braj thought somebody from the higher planet came, always VIP entry. They gave VIP entry to the house, and she entered into the house, the inner chamber of the house, where Krishna was there. But she did not know with whom she is going to deal with. She thought, okay, I killed so many babies, I also kill this boy. With that intention, she offered the breast milk along with poison. 2 items. The bhoga offering, what are the items? 2 items, milk and poison. Good combination. Krishna thought only 2. I should also add 1 more. So Krishna accepted the milk. Krishna accepted the poison. And Krishna also accepted the life air of Putana. That was the extra. And when Krishna started sucking the life air of Putana, she could realize that this boy is a dangerous boy. And Putana manifested her original form. So, in good times, you cannot understand the real form. In this world also. How you will understand a person when difficult time comes? Difficult time. A friend in need is a friend in need. If you want to know the character of a person, how to know? How he is behaving in difficult situation. That is the test, right? One great leader of this world said, if you want to know the character of a person, give him power. If you don't have character, definitely position will dictate you to misuse that power. That is the nature of this world. And Prabhupada explains, the greatness of a person has to be estimated by one's ability to tolerate provoking situations. Unless we are provoked, character cannot be tested. So Putana, when she was in that difficult situation, showed her ugly form. Right? So beauty of this world is like Putana. We should not be attracted by that beauty. Very dangerous. Once the devotees were walking, Prabhupada was also walking on the sea beach, and some disciples told Prabhupada, see, the waves of the ocean are so beautiful. Prabhupada said, yes, it is beautiful, but from a distance. Don't get attracted by that beauty, because if you come close, something else will come up. So this is the example similar to Putana. Putana was very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But when real life experience came, Putana showed her other form. That's why demoniac qualities cannot be covered up in difficult situations. So Krishna did not take the bad qualities. Krishna did not take the bad intention of Putana. What Krishna took, Prabhupada was right in the purport, that Krishna took that she came to feed breast milk. And who does that? Mother. So Krishna took that only. That is called Sadagrahi. Trying to get the nectar from poison. That is the quality of Paramhansha. Paramhanshas, they are expert to segregate milk from the water. So Krishna accepted the good part of Putana. And what position Putana got? A nurse, a mother in the spiritual world in Goloka Vrindavan. Very interesting. Generally, when the demons are killed by the Lord, they get Sayujya Mukti, merging into the Brahmin effulgence. But someone is killed by Krishna, maximum Vaikuntha. But here, very, very special case. She was promoted to Golok Vrindavan. That's why this verse was spoken. Very, very special case. A demon is delivered, and not only delivered, she is promoted to the highest destination, Golok Vrindavan. Then we may think, oh, then better follow in the footsteps of Putana. Why we should follow in the footsteps of Mother Jasoda? That's why our acharyas are explaining very wonderfully. Although Putana got the position of the mother in the spiritual world in Goloka Vrindavan, but she did not have the mood of motherly affection which Mother Jasoda has. Putana cannot get that. In order to get that mood of Mother Jasoda, we have to serve Krishna favorably as a devotee. That's why don't be encouraged by the activity of Putana. This is a special case. At the same time, she did not have the mood of Mother Jasoda. Not possible. By being a demon. Not only she was promoted to the spiritual world, her body, because her body was a gigantic body. How long it was? 8 miles. 8 miles long. And the Brajabasis, they divided the body. It was very difficult to burn body like that. And the whole body of Putana was burned. And generally when dead body is burned, bad smell comes, no? But here, Putana's body was emanating the fragrance all over Vrindavan. So Putana's body was also purified. The body, mind, soul, everything got purified. Why? By the touch of Krishna. That's why the touch of Krishna is very, very important. And that is the symptom of Krishna consciousness. Getting the touch of Krishna. And when we receive the touch of Krishna, then Maya cannot touch us. That is a science. So, in order to be free from the touch of Maya, we have to receive the touch of Krishna. Bhakti parasana bhava vijaktir annatracha. How do I know that I am advancing in bhakti? People ask questions. The symptom is that if I experience bhakti, if I experience the touch of bhakti, the symptom is that I develop detachment from this material world. Material attachment and Krishna consciousness cannot go together. I am attached also materially, I am Krishna conscious also. It doesn't happen like that. So therefore, the symptom of Krishna consciousness is detachment from this material world. Jnana, Vairagya. There are two symptoms of devotional service. So Putana became purified internally, also he became purified externally by the touch of Krishna. So therefore, devotional service is very, very powerful. Akamo sarva kamo va moksha kama udaradhi tibrena bhakti yogena jajatang purusham param. We may have any desire or no desire, a desire for liberation. But everybody should get connected with the Supreme Lord. Because when we are connected with the Supreme Lord, we will be purified. That is the process of purification, connection with the Supreme Lord. So here, Krishna is showing his mercy to a highest level. Very, very special case. That's why this verse was chosen by Vyasadeva, and that is the reason also we chose this verse. And what is the conclusion? That we should take shelter of Krishna only. Why we should take shelter of any other person? That is the conclusion. What is the purpose of this verse? Why Krishna performed this pastime? To deliver Putana. That is one of the purposes. But another purpose is that to attract the conditioned soul. See what kind of master I am. Even if you come to me with bad intention, I give you the highest reward. So better give up other ideas of surrender. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekang saranang braja aham tang sarva papebhyo moksha Swamy masuchaha. Even Prabhupada said that Krishna will never cheat. Whatever he spoke, he is going to do. But sometimes we have doubt. In case In case Krishna forgets, he spoke Bhagavad Gita 5,000 years ago, he might have forgotten. That's why Krishna never forgets. But we have a tendency not to have faith in Krishna. That's why we always have alternative plan. Krishna has plan A, and we have our own plan, plan B. And what is the idea behind that? In case Krishna's plan fails, my plan will work. It's completely opposite. All the plans of this world will fail. Only Krishna's plan works. That is Krishna consciousness. So how we can become free from anxiety? When we give up our own ideas. Arjuna was in anxiety. Why? He was giving his own ideas. As soon as he gave up his own ideas and completely surrendered to Krishna, no more anxiety. So we are in this world having anxiety because we don't have faith in Krishna's plan. Krishna has wonderful plan for us, but we are not able to see that plan. Why? Because we have our own plans. So that's why Krishna is declaring here, through this pastime, please give up your own plan and take shelter of me. Right? If Putana can be delivered, you also will be delivered. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur is going another level and a different level of surrender. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling, Osuro Sakol Pailo Charan Binado Thakilo Boshi Gopinath Ami Ki Doshe Doshi. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that all the demons got delivered by you. Binado Thakilo Boshi. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur is still here, not delivered. Gopinath, what fault do I have? That is the level of surrender. He is considering himself worse than the demons. That's why he is the Mahabhagavat devotee of the Supreme Personality of God. So that mood has to be cultivated in our spiritual journey. And this is the inspiration. These pastimes are the inspiration for all of us to surrender. This is the real events, no? We should not think these are the stories happened. This is like a story, did not happen. It happened. Right? What do you think? It happened or not? Check. We have to check our consciousness, whether it happened or not. It happened, is happening, and is going to happen. These are the eternal principles. Krishna's mercy is the eternal principle. It's not that it happened in Dwapar Yuga. It's not going to happen in Kali Yuga. And especially now, very difficult to have mercy of the Lord. It's not like that. So mercy of the Supreme Lord is eternal principle. So this is the internal beauty. So in order to be attracted by Krishna, in order to attract the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we have to purify our heart. We have to free from envy. Very, very important. Second verse of Srimad Bhagavatam explains that. In order to enter into Srimad Bhagavatam, in order to enter into Krishna's pastime, in order to be eligible to receive the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, what we need to have? Purify our heart. So purification is very, very important. And symptom of purification is freedom from envy. And how to do that? How we can be free from envy? It's a big question. When we start serving, service takes away envy. That's why Name Ruchi, Jive Daya, Vaishnav Seva. We are envious towards Krishna. We are envious towards devotees. and we are also envious towards other living entities. So by chanting the holy name of the Lord, we can be free from envy towards Krishna. Name Ruchi. When you develop taste in the holy name, gradually and slowly, will come out from the envy towards Krishna. Then Jive Doya. Jive Doya means preaching Krishna consciousness. By spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world, to become free from envy towards other living entities. Vaishnava Seva. By serving the devotees, we can be free from envy towards the devotees or Vaishnavas. So service is the alternative. That's why Prabhupada has emphasized so much on service, devotional service. Devotional service means three aspects: towards Krishna, towards all living entities, and towards the devotees. So if we do this, then one day, by the mercy of the Lord, we can be free from envy and our heart will become pure, and that heart will be suitable to receive Krishna, just like Vasudev received Krishna in his heart. So that is the mercy part, internal beauty of Krishna. But Krishna is also very, very beautiful externally. External beauty is also what? Unlimited. But there is no difference between internal and external. That is also very, very interesting point. For Krishna, nothing is internal or external. Everything is same. Because his body is spiritual body. We have gross body, subtle body, spiritual body. But Krishna only has spiritual body. So Chidananda Vigraha. But still, to understand the beauty of Krishna, we need to recite the verse, second verse. But time is up. So we'll recite the second verse, that is from 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. That will be the subject matter for tomorrow. But we can have some little introduction for tomorrow's discussion. So Vrindavan is Madhurya Dham. Aishwarya Dham, Madhurya Dham, and Audarya Dham. Vaikuntha up to Dwarka is Aishwarya Dham. Vrindavan is Madhurya Dham. And Navadip Mayapur is Audarya Dham. Madhurya means sweet, sweetness. As soon as sweetness comes into our mind, we think of sweets of this world, right? Rasmalai, Rasgulla. What else? Huh? Jamun, Golab Jamun. Huh? Mysore Pak. The names of the sweets come into our mind. But here, this is different sweetness. What is the definition of sweetness? Intimacy of relationship. That is the sweetest part of the existence. When we have wonderful relationship, then life becomes very, very sweet. When relationship is not good, Rasgulla taste also will not be very good. Right or wrong? But when relationship is nice, everything will be very nice. So here sweetness means Krishna is having very, very intimate relationship with his devotees in Vrindavan. Very, very intimate. Very, very intimate. And in 5 different rasas, devotees serve Krishna in Vrindavan. Santa, Dasya, Sakhya, Vasalya, and Madhurya. Madhurya also means Madhurya Ras. Krishna is served by the gopis of Vrindavan in Madhurya Ras. That is topmost. That is the prominent feature of Vrindavan. In Vaikuntha, Aishwarya, opulence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the devotee serving in the mood of servitorship is prominent. You understand? What is the prominence in Vrindavan? Gopis' love for Krishna. That is a prominent feature. Aradha Bhagavan Brajasatana Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramma Kachit Upasana Braja Bodhu Vargana Jakalpi. Our worshipable Lord, according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is Krishna and his abode is Vrindavan. And many devotees serve Krishna in Vrindavan, but the Gopis' service, Gopis' love for Krishna is topmost. That's why it is known as Madhurya Dham. Madhurya. So Madhurya Dham can be understood. Very difficult to understand. But our acharyas are trying to help us to make us understand to some extent. So Krishna is having 4 extra qualities, which other forms of the Supreme Personality of Godhead do not have. Living entities can have qualities, 50 qualities in minute quantity. Then Lord Shiva has 55 qualities, Vishnu has 60 qualities. But Krishna has 4 extra qualities, and these qualities are exhibited only in Vrindavan. 4 kinds of sweetness. Rupa Madhuri, Lila Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, and Prema Madhuri. So Rupa Madhuri means Krishna is very, very beautiful. Extremely beautiful. How much beautiful? Unlimited. Yes. You should understand this thing, that Krishna's beauty is unlimited and ever increasing. This is the 2 aspects of Krishna's beauty. And what is the symptom of beauty of this world? The beauty of this world is limited and also decreasing. That is a problem. But still we are attracted by the beauty of this world. Right or wrong? And because we are attracted by the beauty of this world, so we have no attraction for the beauty of Krishna. That is a problem. That's why we have to purify our heart because of our anarthas. We cannot understand, we cannot realize, we cannot experience the beauty of Krishna. So Shastra explains the beauty of Krishna. Our acharyas are explaining in detail about the beauty of Krishna. And Sukadev Goswami, who did not have any interest of this world, he did not have any attraction for the beauty of this world, he was attracted by hearing the beauty of Krishna, which is explained in the verse which will be recited tomorrow of Srimad Bhagavatam. And that attractive form of Krishna is the center of life of Vrindavan. Vrindavan means what? Everything plus Krishna is Vrindavan. Everything minus Krishna is material world. There is no other difference. As soon as Krishna will be the center of our life, it becomes Vrindavan. And what is the meaning? Krishna is the center. That will be explained when we talk about sweetness of Krishna in 4 different forms. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. If you have any question for how long? 5 minutes? Okay. Some time has been allotted to ask question. If I know the answer, I will try to answer the question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble answers. Maharaj, as you mentioned that once the Jivatma is purified, like in case of Putna, then the original spiritual qualities come out and they can go back to the spiritual world. So in that context, the sadhana bhakti process, even Gaur Govind Swamy Maharaj mentions that the first stage is the sadhana bhakti, and after cultivation, raga bhakti will naturally start. However, we hear that we should cultivate raga bhakti, that we have to find out what we like and make an endeavor and follow in the footsteps of a particular Rajavasi. So isn't that mental speculation, because I may think I'm attracted in this way or that way, but shouldn't it naturally come as part of the purification itself?
That's why we have to know what is the meaning of Raganuga Bhakti and what is the meaning of Vaidhi Bhakti. Both are sadhana bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti is not siddhi. Just like Vaidhi Bhakti is not a siddhi, Raganuga Bhakti is also sadhana. Vaidhi sadhana, Raganuga sadhana. That's why Rupa Goswami is elaborately discussing. Because people are thinking, now I am in Raga platform. Now I am attracted by Mata Jasoda. I am attracted by Srimati Radharani, Lalita, Vishakha. I am attracted by Subal, Sudam. Very nice. But whether it is real or some speculation, that has to be understood. So, in order to be eligible to render Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti, we need to have certain level of purification in the heart. Unless we are having that kind of purification, we cannot cultivate Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti. That is the first point. Second point is that it cannot be at the mental platform. It cannot be at the mental platform. How we can understand that we can cultivate Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti? When we have lobha for Vrindavan. Greed. The motivation for Raganuga Bhakti is greed. And motivation for Vaidhi Bhakti is Shraddha. So when we have Shraddha in the words of the spiritual master and Shastra, that is the qualification to render Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. But when we have lobha, greed for Vrindavan, then that is the qualification to render Raganuga Sadhana. Okay. It can be discussed in detail. I gave some summary to understand.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Any other question?
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Please accept my humble obeisances. Maharaj, we spoke about our plan and Krishna's plan. And there was also a question of having faith that yes, Krishna's plan works and Krishna's plan is there. My question was, Maharaj, the current situation that, if, for example, even my situation, current situation that I am in, how should I have faith that yes, this is Krishna's plan for me?
Krishna's plan will take place when you give up your own plan. Then Krishna's plan starts working. So as long as we have our own plan, Krishna's plan doesn't work. Krishna has no plan for you. That is a problem. Sometimes, oh, this is also Krishna's plan. So Krishna's plan will start working when we give up our own plans and ideas. That is a qualification. Means we have to fully surrender. When we fully surrender to Krishna, my dear Lord, I have no more plan. Please work on your plan. But we are not ready for that. We can hear, but we always have doubt because of our anarthas, because of our attachment, because of our other impediments. We cannot depend on Krishna's plan only. That's why to have Krishna's plan in our life, that needs surrender to Krishna. Okay. It's a very high level. That happens at the level of asakti. When we come to the platform of asakti, then we can fully surrender to Krishna. Oi nanda tanuja kinkarang patitang mang visame babam buddho. Kripaya tava pada pankajastita dhuli sadrishang vichinta. That is the platform. Okay? Hare Krishna. Not clear?
Many times when these questions are posed, it's mentioned that your endeavor should also be there, the 2 fingers. So your endeavor should be there, and then the result will come. So that means we do have some plan.
No, that is a wrong understanding. Endeavor to fulfill Krishna's plan. Just like Arjuna had his own plan. What was the plan? Not to fight. That was his idea. And what was the basis of his idea? If I become victorious, who is there to celebrate my victory? And if I lose, I'll die. So there is nothing whether I die or whether I lose or whether I win. That was whose plan? Arjuna's plan. Then he became bewildered. And he started thinking, my plan doesn't work. That's a symptom of a great devotee. Then he said, please, then he started thinking, better give up my own plan. Then he surrendered. Then Krishna addressed him as a fool. Then Krishna gave his own plan. What was the plan? Fight. So Arjuna was fighting not because of his own plan. Arjuna was fighting. Why? Because Krishna wanted him to fight. Okay? You should not think, oh, now I am surrendered, I will not fight. Krishna will fight for me. That is called inactivity. Devotional service is not inactivity. Devotional service means be active more than Karmi and Gyanis. We should be very, very active. Why? Why you should be active? There are 4 levels of motivation. Those who are in the mode of ignorance, what is the motivation? Fear. Out of fear. And what is the motivation? Those who are in the mode of passion? Kya milega? What I'll get? That is the motivation. If you're in the mode of goodness, what is the motivation? Duty. And when you are pure, then what is the motivation? Love. As a devotee, we should be at least at the platform of goodness. Arjuna, why he should fight? Because he is a Kshatriya. That's his duty. Krishna told your idea that you'll go to the forest and beg. You cannot do that. Even if you go to the forest, you'll fight. If somebody does not give you, you'll attack him. Because that's the nature. Kshatriya never begs. Kshatriya collect taxes and fight. That is the dharma of Kshatriya. Brahmana they beg. The idea Arjuna gave, that was suitable for Brahmanas. That's why Krishna rejected his idea. And he went higher level because he surrendered to Krishna. He fought not out of duty. He fought to please Krishna. That is called spiritualizing our dharma. Hare Krishna. Okay, clear? Prabhuji? Clear? This side, that side. Somebody should coordinate mic. Don't switch off, switch on. Keep it as it is.
Maharaj, Hare Krishna, kindly accept my obeisances. Maharaj, you were talking about Vaishnava Seva, which is one of the, the main primary thing for us to tackle this envy which is there in our hearts. Now, when we are carrying out Vaishnava Seva, then there are a lot of emotions that come as regular individuals trying to do things. So there are emotions, it could be irritation, it could be, things like that which are normal. Now, we are nowhere near the top goal where
the envy is totally gone. So how do we handle this in the intermediate stage and then move towards not being envious? Some practical tips on that.
So not to be envious is a perfection. And to be envious is our platform. So from our platform, how to go to that platform? That is your question. In between. In between, we have to practice. And what kind of practice depends on what kind of problem you have. So first step, we must have a guru, under whose guidance we will do seva. Otherwise, mind will become our guru. More problem. That is a problem we have. We don't accept anybody as our guru, except the mind. So accepting a person who will be my guru, that is the great step in our journey. Okay? No, answer is not over yet.
Is it that we should, like, say, not listening to the mind means then taking instructions and then doing the seva rather than self-thinking and then trying to do?
Yeah.
That's
Purpose of initiation is to give up our own ideas. That is the purpose of initiation. Initiation means giving up our own ideas. You can have your ideas before initiation.
after that.
After initiation, if you have ideas, then you are not initiated. Externally may be initiated. Real purpose of initiation is Karishya Vachanang Tava. Arjuna was initiated and he said, whatever you say, my dear Lord, I will follow. That is the meaning of initiation. Before that, Arjuna checked, you can also check. But if you want to be initiated really, then our own ideas, that can be good ideas, but that doesn't work. Okay, that is the greatest difficulty in our journey, because we think our ideas are better ideas, including our guru's ideas. Okay, that is the problem. And because of that, we have difficulty. Just like Raghunath Das Goswami, Nityananda Prabhu told him what to do. He said, feed the Vaishnavas. Very, very specific. Krishna told Arjuna, fight. Because Guru will say what we are supposed to do. And Guru will also say what we are not supposed to do. So when we have that dynamics, then things become clear, clearer. Okay. So best Vaishnav Seva, Prabhupada writes, feed the Vaishnavas. No controversy. Okay, if you don't get any instruction, feed the Vaishnavas. Prabhupada said, my father used to feed every day 4 or 5 Vaishnavas in his house. That is the best way to serve the Vaishnavas. Invite the sadhus, invite them, serve them. That culture, that is called Vedic culture. That is Vaishnava Seva. Okay. I don't think there is any confusion on that. Mahaprabhu told that, Shastra says that, Prabhupada said it. So it's very, very clear. No confusion. Okay, what to do? Any confusion? Chant Hare Krishna and feed prasadam. All confusion will go away. Hare Krishna. Okay, you decide.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the amazing class. Maharaj, when you told about your ideas, you meant to say about in services, like what ideas we have. Were you speaking about that?
Which one?
Just now you told when we initiation means we have to give up our ideas. You mentioned that. So my question was, while we are doing services, what we are observing of late is, when we put forth these ideas, might be we have been more obedient or disciplined to our Shiksha Gurus or spiritual master. But when we put forth these ideas to the youngsters, there is a lot of difference in their thoughts, or they may not take it as we have been doing it. We would have been, I feel, as generation is going low, their way of accepting things as it is there's a lot of disparity. So how can we?
First principle is that give ideas to those who accepts you to give ideas. But we become self-appointed guru. Yes, I am your guru. Okay, whatever I say will follow. Doesn't work. Arjuna, when he surrendered to Krishna, then Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. And after speaking Bhagavad Gita, he never demanded, follow what I say. Okay, I spoke whole Bhagavad Gita. He never said that. He said, Arjuna, you do whatever you want to do. That's your free choice. Spiritual master never demands surrender. Real spiritual master. But it's a voluntary choice of a conditioned soul to accept that process. And guru means there are different levels of guru. A Kanishta guru cannot instruct anybody. Just like monitor in the class. He can do something, but he cannot teach. He can manage the class, some discipline, does this and that. There are different levels of guru. Kanishta Adhikari Guru, Madhyam Adhikari Guru, Uttam Adhikari Guru, Mahabhagavad Guru, Nitya Siddha Guru. There are many levels of gurus. And depending on that situation, instruction will come. You cannot make it in one box. This is the way. No. I'm talking about the principle. Principle of perfection. Okay. And in Kali Yuga, be very, very careful giving instruction. Unless they really want. If it works, very good. If it doesn't work, then your life will be in big trouble. I followed what he said. Now my life is in problem. Don't make that mistake. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Maharaj, you were mentioning that we should give a power plan and follow Krishna's plan. At least Arjuna was fortunate enough to directly get to know. In our case, how to understand, okay, this is the instruction of Krishna or is it the instruction of the mind?
That's why Prabhupada said, Arjuna was fortunate to receive instruction from Krishna. That fortune is still available. The representative of Krishna can give the same instruction. That's why a true representative of Krishna, his instruction and Krishna's instruction is the same. But we have to get that true representative. That is the test. If we get that true representative, then instruction of Krishna and instruction of that personality is the same. Okay. Now next question will be how to get that representative. So that can be discussed later on. But that is the principle. But if you are sincere, Krishna makes all the arrangement. Just like Dhruva Maharaj wanted to have darshan of the Lord. So Dhruva Maharaj is very, very sincere. Immediately gave up his palace, immediately started his journey. By seeing the sincerity, Paramatma inspired Narad Muni to help him. If you are sincere like Dhruva Maharaj, definitely Krishna will make necessary arrangement. Have that faith. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hopefully time is up for today. So we'll continue our discussion tomorrow morning. Hare Krishna. Gantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Brahmanande, Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna, we are very fortunate to have association of Maharaj till Prabhupada appearance day, even one day after that also. So let us take this opportunity.
But is there advertisement? Till 20 devotees are there. क्या कर रहे हैं? Suggest text के text. Very good. That almost similar question. But time is also not there.
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavad Pranam. So with this, we'll close the meeting today. We'll log in tomorrow, same time. We'll have association of Maharaj. Dandavad Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bevacha padidana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.